to suck a dick with clarity. My skin looks so good right now. Oh my God. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is 6 ways to vet a man or a woman. And if you're new here, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Recently, the last time y'all probably saw my video, my Hidden Hoe Chronicle. But if you did not go see that, stop what you're doing right now and go watch that, because there's a little bit of a lesson in there, somewhere in there. This channel is about accountability for self. This is an involvement, self-development type of channel. Top ways to vetting a man or woman that you are interested in. And this can be during the dates or after the dates. When I'm dating, I can say for sure that I enjoy that person in that moment, whether it will be a fling or not. I enjoy that person's company and what they can teach me in that moment. If they teach me something, if it goes past more than just a month or the lust stage, I'm starting to see certain shit. So the first one is listen to what they talk about, especially if it's a plethora of things. You need to listen to how passionate they are. So if they, for example, their body language, how many times they bring something up, that is something that you can vet in regards to like how that makes you feel. What they talk about, like in front of you, for example, if about an ex over and over and over again, maybe you should start thinking about, why do you keep on bringing up an ex? Maybe that is something that you shouldn't do if you're dating someone insecure, depending on their esteem level, their self-esteem level. Number 2, pay attention to their environment. When you go past the first date stage, the second or maybe third date stage or fourth, whenever you get into their space, like how my space is, like their house or their apartment. Dishes in the sink. Like, why is there dishes in the sink if you knew that you had guests over? Why is it that you have crumbs in on your stove countertop if you know that someone is coming over? Like, how clean are they? Their bedroom, up to par. Their refrigerator even says a lot too. Like, I know it may seem like it's nitpicking, but I promise you, in order for you to vet people, you have to look at their environment. Take a look into their bathroom. Does their bathroom shout something out to you? Like, is their toilet bowl clean? Because if it's why I say that is because if you guys were to ever in a point get into a relationship, prior before you being there, they were probably already a nasty individual. Who knows? When you're there and they still haven't done the same shit that they're supposed to do, things like scattered everywhere. For example, I was dating this one guy, and his toilet bowl wasn't clean. Every single time I go there, it would still be there. The same gunk around there. Like, it was just so nasty. It will kind of explain their hygiene. But if you pay attention to small details, this really does help you kind of see what kind of person you are going to be dealing with as well. The guy I was dating prior before kept on eating like junk food and stuff like that, but always kept on saying certain things like, I'm focusing on my physical health and well-being. Why are you eating Mickey D's? I understand like you eat out like once a week in regards to like cheat days, but if you're really serious about your health, you would change the way you would eat. Because if you're trying to live a long life, you would want to like do better in regards to health, right? You're never gonna grow. Number 3, pay attention to their pets, siblings, and / kids. They're probably laughing, like, really pay attention to their pets. Seriously. Kids and pets have a huge vibration. You can tell a lot by a pet. You can see when a pet is like really, really sad. You can see like every single time that they're in that house, they're bored in their environment, or they just don't like it. Like, they feel trapped, they feel stuck, they feel disgusting. They will run to the nearest person that they feel is the highest vibration to probably save them. And you know what? For example, who I was dating, yes, I'm bringing up who I'm bringing up if you're watching. They had this pet named Daisy, and I loved her immediately because she gravitated towards me, and I loved her because she was just all on me, and I was just like, oh my God, like, I love you. You're such a, and she was the biggest sweetheart. She was the biggest sweetheart I have ever met, but she wasn't happy, and I could tell because they would put her in this room and she would pee everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck? It looked like it was a sad environment. And these are men. And it's interesting to see because men are usually the ones that are big on dogs. So this was interesting to see that the pets can tell a lot about a person's aura. A lot. It never fails. Now, I'm gonna bring up this one big ass dog. He was cute, and I know he wouldn't bite me, but my spirit didn't feel right with this dog specifically. Like, even though I was just like, oh, you're so cute, yeah. Something in my spirit was just not feeling right about this dog specifically. A few weeks ago, I don't know how long this was, he attacks Daisy. This dude is a huge ass dog. When I say a big ass pit, like this dude was like as tall as like maybe a fucking Great Dane, but this nigga was a pit bull. Like this bitch had a brontosaurus head. Like this nigga was big, bitch. And Daisy is like this small. Like, y'all, he attacked Daisy, and well, long story short, after complications with her injuries, she ends up passing away literally 2 days ago, or 3 days ago now. But the reason why I'm putting this in there is because I'm big on pets. I'm big on kids. They have such an innocent spirit, and it kind of sucks when, you know, people who genuinely don't give a shit about them. It really does suck because an upbringing says a lot about a person. A lot. Childhood traumas, all that shit plays a big role in how that motherfucker is today. You may be saving yourself if you pay attention to these small things. High vibration knows high vibrations. You see how pets are with their owners, whether if they're close or not, it says a lot about that person's aura. Siblings, same thing. How is their relationship with their siblings? Are they both alike in some ways? Why is your sibling having so many bitches over? Now that makes me wonder what this says about you, even though y'all can be two completely different people. And if you ask about the upbringing, it says a lot about what you're going to be dealing with. 4, pay attention to their patterns in money and sex. I don't care how much money you have. My thing is your character just as good? The last dude I was dating, and I'm no longer dating, clearly, because I'm making this video. We had certain situations. Be like, I'm gonna help contribute. I was like, okay. Before, you know, I get out the door, he would slide his money into his pocket and not really give it to me, thinking like I would forget. Motherfucker, I see you. A lot of people cannot get shit past me. And then sex. There will be times where I wouldn't see him for days, sometimes a week, weeks at a time. And the reason why is because I'm really genuinely busy. I'm busy working on my goals. I'm, you know, studying, you know, like investing and getting into that. Like, I have a lot that is on my plate and mentally on my back. So I really don't have time to like be there for sex sometimes. Like, you'll see me when you see me, right? In the first beginning of the stages, I didn't have sex with him till literally like maybe 3 months in of us dating. And when he got it, he was still, you know, opening doors and, you know, opening my car door. Wouldn't let me touch shit, which I liked. I love that. That was perfect. Well, I noticed that his representatives started falling a little bit, and I realized what was happening. During the first stages of someone dating, they will show you their representative. They would show you that they are a panther. But as months go by, you see that they turn into a goddamn turtle or a fucking ferret, a fox, or fucking swiper, no swiping type of shit. Like, you know, they would turn into someone that you don't know. But after a while, I noticed that he wouldn't open the door. Like, he would open the door, but he didn't walk me out. Normally, he would walk me out even afterwards. Like, he'll walk me out, make sure I'm safe, and then make sure I'm in my car safe. And before I leave, I'll actually make sure that he was going into his house safely, because I wouldn't leave until then. I was thinking, if I wait another 2 to 3 weeks of me not effing him, and then when I do, will he still do the same thing? I wasn't going to find that out. I was just like, you know what? No, thank you. Pay attention at all times. Be calculated and strategic as fuck until you see that this person is really genuine with you. And I didn't feel like he was genuine at a time. Like, I feel like he liked the idea of me, but he didn't like me. So 5, Pay attention to time. So basically this is tying into what I was saying prior before. Pay attention to the timing of how they are, in meaning first 3 months, it's just nothing but lust. Okay? They will probably butter you up, say all these things, and I'm like, yep, yep. Understand that y'all probably live by memes and quotes and stuff for certain extents, and some of them are true, but some of them really do need a little bit of reevaluation. People be like, time means, like, you've seen that one meme, I'll probably link it somewhere on here, but time does mean something. You guys have got to get out of this lust stage. I understand, like, it's somebody new, like them and all this other shit, like you may found the one. This is not Disney Channel. This is real life shit that you guys have to pay attention for. Like y'all seen in Frozen, do not jump in so quick. Take your time with them. Don't put your questions all out in one sitting. Even during a date, don't even put all your questions out in one sitting. You wait for ample time, because if something is important to you, put your, whatever that importance is, put that in a scenario so where you can see, like, oh, I would do it like this. So if you're not doing it like this, this makes me wonder, how compatible are we? So you can't compare A and B, like you can't compare apples and oranges. It just doesn't make sense. It's going to make a weird ass hybrid. Goals. Mad important. Sit down with yourself and talk to them about goals. The person I was dating, his goals didn't match up with mine. Whether it be short-term goals or long-term goals or yearly goals. What you want versus what the person wants is two completely different things. Look at what is in front of you right now. That I want to take my time in dating. Like, I don't care if it's 6 months or not. I really want to figure out if I'm really going to like you. I remember asking, what are your short-term goals and long-term goals? This person said to improve my physical well-being. I was like, okay, that's a good goal to have. I started thinking, I was like, sir, your physical well-being has to do with not only like just working out, but it also has to deal with what you eat. Eat with intention. I'd rather suck a dick with clarity, with clarification, aka shout out to Love Doris. I don't want to have a nigga that keeps on having like Hennessy or like some type of Kool-Aid. I drink water constantly, y'all. Like I drink a lot of water. Like, bro, I still have another unfinished water bottle. Like, I drink liquid chlorophyll. I go to the gym. Like, I do this for myself because I am on a glow up season. I am in my selfish season right now. So, oh, thank God. You are in the now. You need to stay present in the now. What you do right now affects your results tomorrow. I'm on a routine right now and I'm on my grind every day. I'm not worried about the future right now because I'm worried about the present. As long as I stay in this present moment and make sure that I'm doing this, it benefits you later. But he wasn't doing that. You can say all these things. Like, for example, y'all be saying, oh, I'm going to manifest $1 million, and then you just wait for something in the sky to fall out. You play the lottery so much that you lose like probably $1,000 a year. I used to work in a convenience store. I know how much people spend on lottery. I asked him about his long-term goals. Something along the lines of put my people in positions to where they don't have to work anymore. And I was like, okay, how? Bruh, it took him maybe an hour, 2 hours to respond back. He was like, just the same way as you, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's not what I want to hear. This is what I told you. What are you doing? You as a person, what are you doing? So it makes me look at him in a certain way. He was just basically saying everything that I'm saying. And I'm just like, this doesn't make sense to me. I cannot have a man that is complacent where he is right now based off of his goals. You talk about generational wealth, you're not doing it. Look at their goals, look at your goals. Is it going to align with you? Is it going to align with them? Like, and if it doesn't, y'all can call it quits and it's okay because nobody is going to be hurt. I am goal oriented. I am a go-getter. That means that he is more simple and I'm more complex. He's apples, I am oranges, vitamin C. You see? We're both good people. It's just we weren't good for each other. And that's okay. that's actually all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, again, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Let me know if I talk too much sometimes, but then again, this is my channel. I don't give a shit, right? I'm gonna get back to work. I just had to make this video for this week, and it's 12/12. Angel numbers. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a good one. See you in the next video.